Trigger warning. Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewers' discretion advised.
Some of these topics are kind of weird. What kind of racist shit is this? I put questions for black people, and they put, why are you always late? Why is it so hard to be on time? If my dab is on fleek, am I lit? They put, if my dab is on fleek, am I lit? Why is it a problem if I like anime? Why do black people look at your shoes before they greet you?
Because we gotta see if you swaggy, baby.
Wait, before you continue, I also would like to know that because I do that and I don't know why. Why is that a thing?
Because we gotta know if you
Why are we
swaggy or
more
not,
likely
baby.
to engage in new dance trends than we are to get involved in politics or opening a business? All right.
That sounded real judgmental just now, bro.
That sounds a little personal. Like, that sounds like an old white boomer, boy. How did
Nobody will answer my shoe question? Nobody will answer my shoe question.
How did watermelon become a black people thing? That's a good question. I'm curious.
Why do you get upset when I don't like a black celebrity?
What?
Why?
What? It depends on the celebrity. Because there's a lot of black celebrities I don't like.
Why do we call each other the N-word, but yet vehemently upset when a white person uses the N-word? Because
it's a term of endearment from us. It's a term of endearment if we say it. It's racist if you say it. Point blank, period.
Just don't say that shit, my nigga. Just don't say that shit.
Why do you want to say it so bad? My question is, why do they want to say it so bad?
Why do you want to say the N-word so bad? Because they can't. The more you say you can't have something, the more you want it. It's a weird psychological thing. It's reverse psychology.
What are they, 3? What are they, children?
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Children of the corn.
I'm dead. Why is my natural hair considered a political statement? Why do we think people with light skin look better than people with dark skin?
I find... Do you think that's true?
It is true for a lot of black people.
I've seen a lot of ugly light skinned people.
But there is a lot of
You are also a light skin, bro.
I am fully aware. But I also question. Do you believe in pretty privilege?
Yes. Absolutely.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay, why?
What do you mean why? It's apparent. You can see it.
I don't know if I have...
I've literally seen somebody get better shit just because she had these gorgeous fucking gray eyes.
I'm dead.
It also depends on if you're pleasant or not, too. Your attitude can really turn things around for you as well.
It depends. It depends, though, but I do agree. That's how I personally feel. You can be...
I've never seen it in real life, but I've heard people talk about pretty privilege a lot.
All right, pause that real quick. Like I was saying. You could be pretty on the outside, but if you have a disgusting personality, that alters my whole view of you. That's just my personal preference, though. Like, you could just be ugly now, because your personality speaks volumes. But now, back to what you were saying, cool.
It's probably gone.
Her brain said, doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
You said you never seen Pretty Privilege? I think that's what you were saying. You never seen it, but you heard of it?
Yeah, I've never seen this in real life.
Yeah, because you probably get it. Usually the people who get it don't notice it.
You're oblivious
to it because you're pretty.
You may think you don't, but you probably do and don't realize it.
So how do you know if you're getting it or not?
Acne all over your face and just be ugly. Watch how niggas do you dirty boys.
But here's the thing, Christy. I think I am ugly. Say nothing. I want nothing from none of you. I want nothing from none of you.
Okay, so here's the thing. You may think so, but there are other people who don't. Exactly.
Maybe 3 people.
Name what? I went to the bathroom real quick and came back. What am I missing?
Why would you leave us? That's so crazy. So Clay basically says that she's ugly, and that she's ever received pretty privilege. And we're honestly probably has, and you just don't know it. And you're not going to know it.
Yes.
We're jumping Clay on 3, okay? Thanks.
Why are you jumping me?
Nah, because from what I'm getting from the conversation so far is that you don't know what pretty privilege is because you experience it, and you don't know that you experience it because you're pretty, and you don't think you're pretty, but other people might think you're pretty. So therefore, you're experiencing it without understanding it. So yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. When you're pretty and you get shit, just like how white people don't understand white privilege unless they get taught it because they just live life as it is. That's kind of what it is. The same thing.
See, but the difference between me and white people is I'm trying to understand it, and nobody's helping me here.
I mean, some white people try. You know, not all white people are evil. It's just the majority. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. So somebody help me understand it.
That's what the ladies are here for. I'm going to be right back. I'm going outside, though. I'm going to leave the phone here because y'all actually are being recorded right now. So y'all can continue talking. I'll be right back.
I'm dead.
You're actually doing it? Hi, my name is Belinda. How you doing? Oh my God.
Not how you doing, ma'am. That's the topic at hand, please.
Okay, let's say you went to a bar, right? Not even let's say, like, but you went to a bar.
Okay. Coming for my life.
Let's say you're with another friend, right? A guy buys you drinks, but they don't buy your friend drinks. You may not think too much of it, right? Your friend might feel a certain way, but again, you don't think too much of it. You know, people buy other people drinks all the time. You may think he's just trying to hit. No, this dude said she's pretty. I don't want her paying for her drink, so I'm going to buy her a drink.
Here's my thing with that, right? This has happened, but the reverse. Because when I go out with my friends, they usually get talked to more than me. I am literally a fly on the wall. And that's pretty much what everybody, I feel like that's what everybody thinks. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's in the air. I don't know why. I don't even know how I told you. This is a shock to me. I'm just like, here, guys.
I feel like you've gotten it and you just don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, I will be more aware of it now. Anyway, next topic, Chrissy.
The weather.
Not the weather.
Why do black people say you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl? Why do black men...
That's a backhanded compliment, and I wish people would stop saying that.
It's not even a compliment. That's not even a compliment.
It's such a backhanded.
It's an insult. Well, a lot of... Like, normally you people are ugly, but oh my God, you're you're so pretty. Like, oh my God, you're dark-skinned and you're pretty? Oh my God.
Like, dude, if I'm pretty, I'm pretty. Just say that.
There's a lot of internalized racism in people, you know.
A lot of colorism in people.
Yeah, a lot of that colorism shit. To where, you know, since you're light skinned, you'll be the house slave and I'll be outside type shit. And that's not even true because light skinned people used to be outside too.
Yeah. Yeah. But just because you're in the house don't mean you got a good use getting work. Oh, you're not even gonna get into that.
Whoa. Get into that, you know.
We ain't gonna get into that.
YouTube might say, nah, boy, what y'all talking about?
Nah.
We just gonna put a Patreon, that's all.
Not a Patreon. Next topic. Next.
Why do some black men only date white women?
I feel like that's another internal racism thing.
Yeah, I feel like that's another internalized racism. Like, you feel that dating a white woman is like, it's like, I think at some point it was a status symbol to them. Like, it actually was, though.
Yeah, because credit.
Like, in the 50s and stuff like that.
They got good credit.
They're like, yeah, it's my status. I'm with a white woman. I got it.
That's like, what's her name? Eartha Kitt, when she was with a black man. I can't remember. I think it was Sidney Poitier. He told her that he didn't want to be with her and that a black woman couldn't do anything for him like a white woman could. So he continued to sleep with her and other black women, but married white women.
Have you seen Eartha Kitt? Why would you ask about Eartha Kitt? You know what? I'm gonna get off this. Go ahead.
And like, a lot of these black men don't realize you're literally just a fetish for these women. You're a fetish.
Yeah.
They're don't care about you. They just
and the minute you raise your voice, it's over for you. The minute you do something they don't like, oh, you're going to jail, my guy. You're going under the jail.
Right. And that's the thing. I don't understand. White women have no problems putting your ass in jail, but there's a thing with black women where even though a man is obviously abusing them, they still feel the need to protect him. And that's the thing that drives me freaking.
That is something that I always say. That at the end of the day, a black woman will always protect a black man, no matter how bad he treats her. And
we need to get out of that, bro.
It's like that. We need to let that go. I also feel like we should let that go, guys. And this is wait. Just for the recording, this is coming from 3 black women, guys. We don't hate y'all. But some of y'all are toxic, and we need you to know that.
It's a lot of y'all black men on some alpha male podcast talking bullshit.
A lot of y'all do not need defense.
One of the leaders just passed away, boy. One of them just passed away. I'm not laughing at this man dying, bro, but like, y'all keep tread carefully, boy.
Too soon. No.
Too soon, my ass.
Why would you ever? Next topic.
Nah, no, ain't no.
Oh my God.
Don't be scared. See what happened? You out here disrespecting black women, or you gonna die alone, and now your ass die alone with an escort? Come on now. You're down pitiful.
I'm not laughing at his guy. I'm laughing at what she's saying and how.
That is how sad. And it was a Hispanic woman. It was a Hispanic fluffy woman. I wonder what her dress size was. I wonder if she was high down. Like, come on now.
Didn't he have a whole thing about big women?
Yes.
Yes.
Because he made it a point to ask every woman her dress size.
I feel less and less bad now.
Now, oh wow. And like, he said that he was asking dress sizes not because, oh, you're fat, you can't get a man. It's more like when you ask for a specific kind of man, and these women were going on his channel and talking about, I want a 6-figure man, I want a high value man, I want the upper echelon. He's trying to tell them that, yo, you can't say you want a high value man to have all these things and all that jazz, but you're overweight. You got 4 kids.
How does it correlate?
Because essentially, like, high value men have like a pick of the litter. They don't necessarily have to be with a woman with all of. He's calling it baggage, being overweight and having.
Oh, and men don't have baggage. Oh, yeah. You're telling me a high value man can't have baggage? Have you met a high value man?
They can definitely have baggage, but you can't because
they're the most
arm candy or the trophy.
What do I look like? And what year is this? The 50s? Arm candy, trophy. What am I supposed to be doing? Cooking, cleaning, and sipping a martini? Go.
Yes.
Bye. Next topic. I gotta get off this.
That's exactly.
I gotta get off. I'm off this ride. I gotta get off this.
I'm crying.
Next.
So sad that Keon's not here to argue this.
He missed that part. Next.
Nah, he definitely would have been all over it.
Nah, it's okay.
Let's go.
So, you'll see it in the edit. You'll hear it in the edit.
I'm crying. So then there's another one saying, why do you protest Black Lives Matter and then tear each other down the next breath? That's a good question.
That is a really good question.
That's an open-ended question.
That is an open-ended question.
It is open-ended.
People suck. Sometimes people suck.
Damn, elaborate.
I think that's what the gist is. Cause you can, because Black Lives Matter is not about, how can I say this without, a riot?
Black Lives Matter.
You'll step in anyway.
Black Lives Matter is literally it's a scam for them. It's like telling society that we matter too.
Like, we are people. We're people, not objects, not things. But some black people just suck. Sometimes you gotta knock them down a peg.
It's like, what's that idiot's name that was on the internet talking about some dark women bring dark days? And the only thing black
Great,
is
time out. Dark women bring what?
Dark women bring dark days. And the only thing black he wants is an Xbox.
What the hell does that even mean?
Get that guy's name. But because those things came out, like, black women actually decided to sit this one out. They're like, yeah, I'm not protesting for this man, and that's exactly what he was saying about us. Like, we're good. That's okay.
Yeah, and I feel like more women should do that way more often, because a lot of these men do not need our voices. A lot of these men do not need our protection. A lot of these men just need to fall in the hole that they dug for themselves. And die.
They want
like,
these white women, and these white women don't fight for them. And then when we don't fight for them, it's
they need to drown.
In the first place. What are we waiting
They need to drown.
for?
They need to drown in the hole that they dug for themselves. Next topic.
That African guy that got killed by his girlfriend, and she out here living her best driving life, and he up in
yeah.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
She's having the time of her life, bro.
Literally time of her whole life.
Alright, I'm back like I never
Drinking
left.
martinis.
Maybe.
You miss mad stuff, bro.
It's alright. It's
You missed
alright.
a good conversation.
It's alright.
Okay, you'll see it in the editing. You'll see it in the editing.
Word.
You can deadass pause it, and you can try if you want.
Nah, it's okay. I would just play it all back later. I'll play it all back later.
Okay.
Word. Okay. Why do we say that we don't want to be seen in a monolith, but then try to take people's black card away for not liking something that's supposedly black?
That is just a thing amongst black people. It's basically a huge inside joke amongst us. That's it. It doesn't mean anything.
What, removing people's black cards?
You know how many times Keon has said that my black card is zero because I haven't seen certain movies?
Don't even get that started, bro. Oh my god, bro. You're not even black no more, bro. Who gave her card back? Who gave her card back, bro?
Yo, I'm dead.
You're not even supposed to have it.
So, every time you rip it up, it just pops back up.
Here's the thing. I feel like it's no different than when black people see a white person with rhythm and they be like, oh, he's invited to the cookout. It's an inside joke.
Yeah. You know, people say, oh, you get your black card revoked if you don't know how to play spades. I don't know how to play spades.
I can't play spades.
Nah, see, like there's levels to the revocation of the black card. If you don't go to the council, if it hasn't gotten brought into the council, feel me? Then it's cool. It's just a joke. If you get summoned to the council and you get your black card removed, you are like your skin literally starts to like bleach itself, and that's how serious it gets, bro. To some degree.
Wait, I'm not even trying to be funny, but like it's a little funny. Didn't that happen with Pharrell? Didn't he say something like controversial about black people?
Exactly. You see, we brought it to the council, and it sucked away his youth. That was an extreme case of getting your black card revoked.
See what happens, but you don't mind.
It's the vibe check, okay? He failed the vibe check.
Word.
Oh my god.
Why are we so quick to support a non-black owned business, but then hesitate when it's a black owned business?
Because black people tend to I feel like they be bugging with their prices. Like, I understand that people are paying for your time and, like, especially with like something handmade, like with your soaps and the lip gloss. I understand that you're paying for time and supplies and all of that, but I'm not gonna pay $50 for a T-shirt that I can get at Target for $20.
I mean, my only problem with that, feel me? My problem with that is you're the same person, Quay. I'm coming at you directly right now. That will go to Pandora, you feel me, and spend that hunk of change on them charms, you feel me? But so why you can't? If there's a black jeweler, feel me, who can arguably have the same thing. I don't know if this is a real thing, but I'm just using it as an example. Like, you feel me? if you're willing to pay that amount of price somewhere else where it's, let's just say it's white owned or it's known because of the brand, what's the problem with paying that price for something that's actually made? You actually get to meet the creator, you know, like the person took the time out of their day to make that from their hand. I feel like you shouldn't knock somebody for their prices. That's me personally, though.
Here's the thing. Because with Pandora, because I have a bunch of Pandora, I know how Pandora works with my skin. I'm not allergic to it. And I know the quality of the charm. With this person, I don't know this stuff. If I like it, though, I might think about it. Because the cheapest charm at Pandora is probably like $55. If I like it, yeah. I mean, sometimes people get the sale, but you know, it's, hey.
You see what I'm saying? But you didn't just walk into Pandora and was like, oh, I know that this is going to be good for my skin. You had to pay that price and then find that out after, though.
Yeah, so I'm saying, like, if this black-owned business, like, because they can tell me something, and I buy the thing because I like the thing, and then I break out from it, and I just wasted $55 or $60 or whatever how much I spent.
That's a possibility, yeah.
And then you just basically lied to my face.
That's a fact, but why would we gotta associate the lying with black-owned businesses, though? You see what I'm saying?
No, it could be any business, but I'm saying, but if I do like it and it works out fine, I'll go back, sure. If I got the money for it, I'll go back. I ain't got no problem spending $50 on the charm, so treat yourself.
I'm dead. I was just using it as an example because I know you would spend a pretty penny on Pandora, but like, I don't like that notion that people go to, because basically a lot of the expensive brands that we buy for aren't good quality. Like, the expensive shits are made cheaply. Like, I don't know much about, I'm trying to think of a brand to go off of, but let's just use Jordan for lack of a better brand. Like, the way Jordans used to be made, they used to be made with actual leather. They used to be stitched together properly, and you would pay like $1 for them, and it would be good. Those old school retros can like last you a few years. If you go buy these $300, $500 Jordans now, you fucking trip on the sidewalk, your fucking heel is left on the sidewalk, bro. Like, the whole bottom of that shit gone.
My Jordans are definitely unthreading, and I'm just like, how?
Exactly. So now, if you got somebody, feel me, like, let's say it's like a entrepreneur on Instagram or something who takes old school retros and like literally like revives them, bring them back up to date, like cleans them and resells them, and people are mad at his prices, but they're not even the price. Like, it could be like $200 or $150. Bro, can I get that for like $75? Cuz, like, bro, no. Like,
that's not the issue with people. So black people think just because it's black owned means you get a discount. That's
word, like, I don't owe you that. I don't owe you that.
I don't owe you nothing.
Nobody goes into Lord and Taylor or like Gucci and go to the register and be like, yo, cuz, you could hook a brother up with like a 50% off.
Can you slice that price down for me?
I would do that. But
I'm dead.
I would that ass go into like a Gucci man and be like, yo, cuz, like, can this $1,000 be like 500 or okay, like, what's the membership discount? I have been a member for about 37 years. You feel me? Like, I will pull one of those at $1 billion corporation. That's because I'm just that stupid. But I don't even shop those brands. But that's what I'm saying. I just don't like that. I don't like that we do that to ourselves. Like, come on, man.
Like, I'm gonna speak on that path because even before the lip gloss, as an artist, I got told multiple times that I was charging too much, and I'm like, the piece you requested is a full size 11 by 18 drawing with full detail, full color. But you're paying for manual labor. You want me to charge you $20?
I need it.
This is a 3-day process, motherfucker. What do you mean?
I bet she said that with her whole chest. She meant that guy. She said, I don't know you.
I give friends and family discounts, but y'all only get like $5, $10 off at the most.
So what do I get?
Not a damn thing. Go to bed.
I do a business.
Depends on my mood, babe. Depends on my mood.
Honestly, please respect me right now. Anyway, Chrissy, next topic of discussion.
Is there a cutoff time for this whole homophobia thing in the black community?
It needs to be now. What?
Honestly, I would be very shocked and surprised if the Caribbean diaspora of the Black community and the African diaspora of the community change their minds to this so shocked homosexual acceptance. I would be so incredibly shocked.
They gotta get out of that, girl.
Like, they do. Honestly, it's really not their fault, so to speak. Like, I was telling you guys about God Loves Uganda thing, and this is about missionaries who would come down to like different African. This is like specifically Africa. They would go to like different African countries and stuff like that and preach the word of God, but they would also teach like heavy homophobia. So because like there's like no restrictions and stuff like that. No, not even just that. Like a lot of, let me say, Bush, right? President Bush, he was sending money to like Uganda. Uganda was helping them. Was it Bush?
Why are you gay?
Was it Bush? Yeah. No, it wasn't. No, it was Bush. What the hell is his name? It was Clinton. Thank you, Clinton. He was sending money. Thank you so much. He was sending money to Uganda, and because they had a really high HIV/AIDS epidemic going on down there. So with the money they were sending, they were paying for sex education for people down there. And because of sex education, the HIV/AIDS rate started to go down. Bush, dickheaded ass, he now took charge over like funding Uganda and stuff like that. And they were like, yes, we have this money, but if you don't start teaching them abstinence only, I'm taking the funding back. So, because they really need that money, they started teaching abstinence only, and then HIV/AIDS rates started to hike back up again. Things like that, because of like this whole Christian abstinence only bullshit. Sorry, we were talking about HIV, I know, but honestly, my whole thing is like, why do you care so much? I'm not saying you, so why do you care? I don't fully understand why, but because people, their Christian companies are funding.
People are nosy. That's the main thing. People are nosy, and just go away. Read a book. Go to sleep. Take a nap. Go outside. Touch some grass.
They're funding these countries and stuff like that, and in return, they're sending their missionaries and stuff like that, and teaching them, like, oh, gay people ate poo-poo from each other, or they rape children.
That's outrageous, by the way.
Yeah, they teach.
That is an outrageous accusation.
And because they're learning these things, like, they can be a bit of an extremist to an extent. They take it to the very extreme, and then they start killing off any homosexual leaders, any politicians that support them in any way like that. Like, they heavily fight against them, and like Keon quoted, make stupid like interviews. Why are you gay? Don't you know that blah blah blah? Like, it's like a whole fucking thing. But I definitely, it's not just Christian missionaries, but I definitely blame their asses for why homophobia and a lot of miseducation is happening down there, because they're funding so many schooling stuff.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not. Anybody who's listening to the video who may be a Christian, I ain't trying to come at you or your religion. Trust me, I was raised as a Christian, bro. I get it.
I was also raised.
I was too, but I'm coming at your religion. I was too. I'm coming at your religion. Your religion sucks.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, I respectfully, the only people who have yelled at me for my sexuality have been Christians.
Yeah, literally.
Who have yelled at me.
Yeah. Don't nobody else care.
It's like literally mistranslated anyway, so God knows what's actually in the original thing.
Yeah, so there's a let's get off this topic, because this will be alright in the comments.
Word. Oh, well. Okay, the next one. Why is growing up with a father so common in our race?
Why is who?
Why is growing up without a father so common in our race?
I can answer this question because I did a project about this, actually. You want to?
I'm good.
You wanna know why it's so common? You wanna know why? Yeah. I'm gonna talk about modern slavery, guys. You better learn us, baby. Modern slavery is the jail system. Why do you think so many black people go to jail for just so minimal things? You want to know why? Because in our Constitution, it says slavery, it basically says, I'm paraphrasing, it basically says that slavery is illegal as long as they're not a criminal. Slavery is illegal as long as they're not a criminal. Outrageous. So if you convict a black person, a black Hispanic person of a crime, you send them to jail, these private jail-owning companies are then basically have free labor now. Because again, slavery is illegal unless they're a criminal. That alone meant so you're throwing all of these black men, these fathers, into prison. And also, I do think it stems from, generational trauma and all that type of bullshit. Yeah, because my daddy needs a hug, so we're not going to talk about it. That man needs a hug, but we said I got to talk about it. He does. My uncle, too. He needs a couple of hugs. Therapy.
We're not gonna be out here just shaming your male family line. Next topic, damn it. Next. Jesus.
Nah, bro. Why is it common in our race to grow up without a black father, Keon? Well, here's the thing, Keon. I need your viewers to understand that it is okay to go to therapy. It is okay to ask for help. We need crazy that you say that to understand that it is okay to go to therapy. It's crazy that you guys say that because the next one is why don't we like to confront our mental health issues? Because it's not talked about. It's not a thing that we talk about. It's just, you're fine. Oh, pray about it. Like, that's it. And no, I actually have some deep-seated issues, and I need to talk about it. I need to talk about it with you, but you don't want to talk about it. So now I'm going to grow up, and I'm just going to be this whacked-out person, and then by the time I get to therapy, I'm not having much of a breakdown. I'm going to jump off a bridge, or... Bro, I remember telling my mom I wanted to fly off a bridge once. Why this lady pray about it? It's okay. He said normal to be sad sometimes. I'm like this. It's not normal to be sad for years. Wait. Time out. It's the fact that you said fly over. I was over it. Once upon a time, I was over breathing. Okay? It was very over breathing. It's the fact that you said fly over breathing. I'm over here thinking, like, my mom, she's a safe space. I can speak to her about stuff that I can. But, like, the shit that she told me just turned me off from, like, speaking to her on certain shit for the rest of my damn life. Yeah, and that's the other thing, too. When you try to talk about something serious to you, and they don't take it seriously, they brush it off, and it's just like, first of all, it's not even that funny. Calm down. My mother just cackling in the kitchen. They just brush it off, so now you just feel, and then that becomes a whole other thing for you mentally. It's like, okay, so this specific topic I have to avoid because I can't talk about it because they're not going to receive the information that I am saying. Nothing is going to get accomplished. So now you're bottling up more emotions, and now you're more complicated, and now you've got a bunch of pill bottles prescribed from a doctor that you got to take, or you're going to just go cuckoo, and that's not okay. Because if my mom doesn't want to talk to me, then I guess nobody else is going to want to talk to me. So why should I don't want to put myself in a position to hear that bullshit again, because if I hear it again, I might really fly off that shit. Like, I wanted to backflip off the fucking bridge, bro. I was over it. And I'm confused at her.
Every time I leave and come back, somebody's flipping off a bridge, bro.
Yo, you're missing great content.
Bro.
Oh my God.
I have a heart-to-heart with my mom, like, bro, I don't feel right. Like, I have this overwhelming feeling, and sis is over here, like, praying about it. I've been praying about it for years. I still feel like trash.
What are you talking about? This is not working.
How this goes into the audience, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at how she's talking about it. I just want that to be clear. You will not make me seem like an a-hole, okay?
I don't think the audience can make you look like anything, boo.
I'm just saying. People perceive things here, and I just want to make that clear right now. But I'm laughing at her situation. I'm laughing at how she's telling the story because what?
It's like I don't understand what it is about Christians and saying, "Oh, pray about it, we do shit." Because it's like, how about there being?
How long do you want me to pray about it? How long do you want me to do that?
What if God's answer was creating mental health professionals? What if that's what I'm supposed? That's what He put down here.
What if God's answer was for me to backflip off the bridge? And then what? I prayed about it, and that was the answer I got.
What if I'm supposed to body flop off a freaking building? Like, I'm not understanding. It's like, why are you telling me something about praying about it, and the praying is not working, sis? Like, stop. Please.
This topic is also related. It's related to another topic, to where you have that one family member who does not write, and they'll tell you, like, we don't talk about that family member, but then
the black
you keep it in the family. Like, you don't tell nobody, keep it in the family. But this nigga could be a whole criminal.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga could hurt me, but you're saying keep it in the family. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, my question is, why do we protect abusers inside of the family?
Black people need to stop with that. What happens in this house, stay in this house bullshit, bro. Because it's
generation. And you should stay in this house. I'm telling everybody. I'm telling on you.
If you know that person's a problem, why are they here?
Why did you invite them here? Why are they in my house? I want them out.
I don't want them here. You probably don't even want them.
Why do you feel safe allowing this nigga that's out here robbing everybody every chance he gets and looking at the little girls, and you just let him eat our food and drink our drink? All
right, I'm just gonna go against the grain on this one. I feel like it depends on the person and it depends on the situation.
I'm dead.
I ain't gonna say that.
Bro, depends on what?
It depends. It depends, in my opinion. It depends simply because, like, I've never been in this situation, but story times and black movies and shit like that. Like, if you got a uncle or a cousin or whatever that watches little girls, beat that nigga ass. I don't care what y'all talking about. That nigga needs to get put in the ground or whatever. If it's somebody that's like crazy, like you said, thief or druggie, like, that's it. Like, beat their ass. That's my resolve. But where I would like say it's passable, like, like sometimes you have family members who's like either have Down syndrome or they could be off, or just it don't gotta be like I'm not gonna go around and when I hear the term keep it in the family, I don't think like hide our darkest secrets. You mean like like you ride it down for your family. So if you gotta, like, let's say if I got a cousin who's a little slow, and now it's like somebody is picking on them, it's like, yo, you hold it down, let nobody make fun of your cousin or whatever. Like, that's how I view it, because that's how I've dealt with it.
Yeah, like I get that. I was talking about.
Wait, hold on. Y'all can't talk at the same time. One at a time.
I was specifically speaking to like the deep dark secrets. Like, that's what they talking about. This is me talking from personal experience. Like, when I was younger at my father's house, and my stepmother had her sister over, knowing that her sister's husband is a child molester. And I was 8 years old, and my stepsister wasn't even home. I'm 8 years old in the room by myself. This nigga walks in, and I hear my stepmother call my name, so I walk out the room. And she's like, don't be in a room by yourself with him. And mind you, I'm 8. I'm not gonna think anything of it. As an adult now, I'm like, why did y'all let this nigga in the house?
Yeah, that's a fact. Like,
that's OD.
How do you date somebody who's a child molester? Like, there's so many questions.
Like, this whole neighborhood for that, but we're not even gonna touch that right now.
Multiple girls in my family. I had a cousin that molested multiple girls in our family, and nobody talks about that shit. Nobody dumped this nigga in his chest. Nothing. Why is it I ended up growing up to find out that he went to prison? The reason why he's not on social media is because he went to prison for raping a girl.
Oh, wow.
Gang raping a girl with a friend of his. And I'm just saying, back to back, we saying, yo, this guy keeps touching us. He's been touching us since we were young, since he was young. And this nigga grew up to go rape somebody. We should have been kicked this nigga in the river. I'm just saying. We should have been kicked this nigga in the river or some shit. Nobody did nothing, bro.
Don't put him in the river. Chrissy, what are you, the mafia?
Please.
Tony, get his fucking legs. That
Shut up, yo. Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
Yeah, you might have to censor this. I'm just saying.
Might?
This is unfiltered.
Okay,
how you censor unfiltered, bro?
But yeah, but like
up some disclaimers because some people might get triggered. You know.
Yeah, you gotta put up a trigger warning.
Unfiltering for the week. Let me stop.
Oh my god. You should probably break the video up too.
The crazy thing is, with my family, I would never know because we're like, anyway, my family's nosy and they talk a lot. But like, if it's real, I feel like if it's really something, like you wouldn't know about it. So I can't even tell you if there's anybody in my family like that, which is honestly disturbing. I'm glad that I feel like there's not, but like you never know. People
what? What the fuck? You just made a situation out of nothing, bro. There might not be nothing, but the fact that I don't know that there's nothing, I'm uncomfortable.
In the family, bro, you're sick. You're sick, and you need to be kicked in the.
Yes, you're really sick. Because you wouldn't trust an arsonist with a box of matches. You wouldn't send a kleptomaniac to go to be around some valuables. It's certain shit you don't do.
Not these family members. They be like, yo, it's alright. It's alright.
Letting these molesters in here with your 8-year-old kids. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
They'll be like, oh, it's okay.
Not my children.
They're like, oh, it's okay. He's family, but, don't be in a room alone with
Nah,
him.
fuck that.
Like,
Fuck that.
It's not okay. Like, okay. I don't understand.
Hey, while we're on this
shit like that about my kids.
And while we're on this topic, I need more men to realize that they were probably most likely sexually assaulted when they were younger. Because losing your virginity at 11 is not a flex.
That's not a
major thing. Like, that's not okay. I need more people to acknowledge that. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
We're just
guys need to unpack.
Being touched by a grown-ass woman while you were 11, 12, 13 years old, that's not okay.
You were whatever, that's not okay.
You're not going to be okay with your 11-year-old daughter having the same experience. So you shouldn't be okay with that shit happening to you as well.
Like, just want y'all to, think about that. Next topic.
Not next topic.
Why is there a checklist for being black?
Because being black is a privilege.
Honestly, go away.
Why is being educated considered a white thing?
You said what? What?
Why is being educated considered a white thing?
Oh, I mean...
Systematic reason?
I'm not too sure.
I would say...
I'm gonna chop it up to racism. That's all I got, guys.
Racism? Yeah, racism.
That's the root of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
Okay, let's go back to the checklist thing. There's a checklist for black people. I missed that.
You wouldn't be on it because you're black.
You gotta like basketball. You gotta have a giant car.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Kids. Yes, that's
15 kids. Can you chill?
Okay, I mean, like, first of all, we can, like, knock down the whole, like, dick size shit because that's a myth.
I mean,
that ass.
Is it
he was
though?
a before, and he was black, so
that's just it's literally just a stereotype. Yeah, like, there are some black men who are probably bigger than average, but then there are others who are like kindergarten size. So,
yeah, but see, but the fact that we can say that that they are, and then there's like few that aren't. It's still a thing, you know what I'm saying? It's still a thing.
Like, it's a thing.
Just like how they're like, everybody says that the Asians have the schmeedy schmeats, but I'm pretty sure, no homo, but like, I'm pretty sure there's Asians out there who don't have micros, It's just not common knowledge.
I can honestly speak to that, but like, yeah.
I didn't even ask for this sort of information. I didn't ask for that.
Yeah, dude.
Gross.
Yeah, speak your truth, bro. Speak your truth.
Talk your shit, man.
No.
Yes.
But like, what else would qualify as on the checklist? I do like
on the checklist.
word like.
Oh my God, Quay.
Can we go on to another topic, goddammit? Like, let's go on to
Okay,
this thing.
fine. Go. I'll come back to it, but go ahead.
Freaking
Why do
checklist.
it have to be mixed in order to have long hair?
What?
You don't. Who told you
Who
that?
said that?
You don't.
Who lied to you?
I'm not gonna hold you. Let me spin that real quick. Why is it when you have interesting features, you're suddenly blue? I don't get that.
Racism.
Why can't it just be black?
Racism.
Like
A lot of simple
that's
questions and simple answers. You know what I'm saying? Simple answers.
Yeah,
like
racism.
I don't like that.
Because I identify as black no matter how mixed I am. But
Oh, let's not start down that gravy train, bro. Jesus.
Biracial.
Biracial girl.
Like literally,
Biracial.
like
Chrissy opened it.
I'm about to say something very
I did
controversial
not
to any
open
Dominicans
nothing.
who watch this video. Any Dominicans who watch this video, you're about to hear
People
something
even
very
know you was
controversial.
Dominican until just now.
Oh, well.
Go viral,
We were
baby.
descended
Go
from
viral or go
Africans.
home, baby.
We were descended from Africans. You are black. You're
Yeah.
Haitian. Let me hurt their feelings.
Don't
Like,
do
you're
that.
Haitian. No.
Don't do that.
Nah. You gotta push the lever some more, bro. Dominican and Haitians share the same island. Oh my
Y'all are
god.
cousins.
They're literally right next door, but they are different.
We are cousins. However, we're colonized by two different people, so we identify differently.
No, you are the same people.
Y'all were colonized
The
by
same people. It's the
people.
colonized by the same people.
Haitian. Shut up.
You shut up.
Dominicans and Haitians start fighting to get what was it? Fuck, who originally was colonized?
The Haitians fought back. The Dominicans got colonized, bro. That's what happened. That's what happened.
Yeah.
The Haitians got
pretty much.
liberated, then they helped the Dominicans to fight against their oppressor. The Dominicans were asking the Haitians, like, pretty much, what do you guys have to offer now that we're free? The Haitians did not have the means to do it because they owed France a shit ton of money and couldn't really take care of their country yet. So,
Can we just say something
they
that
ended
France?
up inviting back their original oppressor, which I think was Spain.
Can we just say that France? Y'all bitches.
Yeah, I know a lot of history. I'm proud of you guys.
Yeah,
They're still robbing
I'm sorry to derail you, Chrissy. I just wanted to say, France, y'all bitches.
Nah, please derail her, because she's about to go back to freaking
I'm gonna derail you real quick.
social studies 101, bro. I wasn't trying to hear all that. Nah, I'm playing.
I'm dead.
Why y'all always owe money, but then y'all want to steal money from people? Y'all was stealing money from the Haitians. Y'all steal money from Germany, which I understand that was World War, that kind of shit. But then y'all fell to Hitler like bitches.
Ooh.
All right, look. Are y'all trying to let us? Are y'all trying to let us be on the air, or do y'all just want to record this for fun? Because we can't put this nowhere with what y'all talk about.
I mean, you can cut that out real quick.
Like our first video is getting taken down, bro. Our very first video.
You can edit it. You can cut it down.
Long story short, the Dominican Republic side, they were liberated and then they went back to oppression because they got treated better than the Haitians. So they were like, oh, well, colonization wasn't that bad, so we going back to it.
I'm dead. No, it wasn't that bad.
What? Yeah, because the Dominicans were treated better.
I will literally tell you of the genocide period to where the Dominican president decided that anybody who was Haitian was immediately killed in public. So if you were dark skinned, even though you may have been Dominican, they were going to assume that you're Haitian. So you get killed in public.
Yeah.
Side note, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, but it just popped into my brain. Did you know that China has the death penalty for damn near everything?
Yes. Yeah,
Sounds about right.
I wasn't aware, but it sounds about
Even
right.
if it's not true, I believe it. It's China.
It's outrageous how much
China,
stuff you can just get killed by. They have bans for this type of thing.
China.
Wow.
They have bans.
Wow.
Didn't they make a movie about that or a show?
Yes, because now there's more men than women, and there's more elderly than there are people that can take care of the elderly. So they're like,
what happened to Monday? I think that's the name of the show because it was like 6 of them or something, and they had to do something. I didn't watch it, but I know it's.
I remember that movie.
I know things too, guys.
I mean, that wasn't. I don't think that was about China, but yeah, that whole one household kid thing. I think, yeah.
Same concept.
It's the same concept.
In the ballpark, not the same neighborhood, but the same ballpark.
My point still stands.
It's leaning, but it's there.
All right.
Honestly, I just realized something, and I'm about to bring it back real quick. I don't appreciate how somebody said biracial, and then somebody's like, "Oh, don't start Chrissy up. Eat my ass." First of all, biracial people are not black; they're biracial. Fuck you.
Biracial girl. They're definitely black. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a whole other conversation.
Something else, they're still black.
Exactly.
No, they're not. If you're what the hell? If black, if red and green are mixed together, is it still red? Is it still green? No. What the hell? It's a mixture of the two, and it's something else now. How the hell?
Okay.
Listen. Okay. The reason why there's so many people. Like, let me just say this. Like, the reason why
it's about to go left.
No. Because I don't let me speak. No, I gotta speak craft. And the reason why so many people like to claim black, and it turns out that they're dead ass not, they just claim it, one, for the convenience, because black is it, baby. It's a trend. It is fast.
Here's the thing. Why is it convenient? Because we buy every day. I'm just saying. But go ahead, you.
First of all, what?
To look black, not be black. Okay? There's a difference.
Okay.
It's okay. To us.
And you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What's her face? Oh my God, bro.
Take your time.
Man, I'm forgetting everybody's name now today. But this is the girl that used to be on a reality show or whatever. She's like, I'm black. 1 minute. Now, first of all, in the beginning, no. Let me talk about Danny Lake. What?
Are you talking about Raven?
Raven? The dog bitch that's from every continent in Africa? No.
Okay.
Wow.
Let me talk about Danny Lane. Why is sister girl over here pretending she's black, got a freaking jerry curl in her damn hair? This girl is not black.
Who's Danny Lane? Is that
the girl that got picked out by the baby?
Okay. I know you're talking about. Now you're talking about.
Yeah, her. She did a whole ancestry and got no lick of black anywhere in her ancestry whatsoever. This girl is a whole white Dominican. Talking about I'm black. I'm
a white Dominican. That's crazy.
You did not start claiming black until 15 minutes ago when you started getting popular. You're not black, bro.
So we gonna jack that Dominican's not black? That's what you're trying to jack?
I'm not black. There are white and black Dominicans. Why do y'all keep doing that?
What is black Dominican, bro?
Oh, Chrissy.
I was really trying to listen to her.
Chrissy, I'm gonna break it down for like everyone who may not understand. So yes, there are actually two different sides to the spectrum, because there are some people who are more closer to their black descendants, and there are other people who are more closer to the colonizing descendants. So yes, there are white and black Dominicans. They're different. Unfortunately. Why would I say that? Y'all have an aneurysm. Like what?
First of all,
I was listening to you, bro. I was attentive. I was paying attention in class today.
And that's when I started getting hyper, because you're not about to play with me like I'm saying bullshit, bro.
You know, like the breath milk, like, you know your allergies is like killing you, so you got like one nostril.
But it's like, I'm about to start sneezing like crazy. Don't worry about it. I'm getting all my frustration. But it's like, yes, like I understand what Chrissy's trying to say, that there is a demographic of biracial people who only claim they're black when it's convenient. You can claim black if you want to. I'm not saying, no, you can't claim black. Fuck out of here, bro.
I was going to say, take it back.
I'm just saying, like, me personally, I do not consider biracial people black on account of the fact that, one, you are a mix of two different races.
how the hell are you a mixture of two different races, but you one shit? That makes no sense to me at all. And the reason why I was bringing up Danny Late is because I hate the fact that we are so comfortable, like, trying to bring everybody to the pot. Everybody black, everybody from Africa, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know who that is. And then when it comes time for them to stand up for us, you're saying you're black, you're this, you're that. Oh, no, I'm Dominican. Oh, no, I'm actually Irish. Oh, no, I'm Cherokee Indian. I'm not black, blah, 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 blah. What? But in 2010, y'all was Cherokee Indian and all types of stupid shit. Now in 2020, you want to be black? Which is another thing, black people over there. It's like, first, another thing, black people, a lot of y'all only claim Cherokees because that's like the only tribe y'all know. That's the only tribe y'all know. Y'all don't even know nothing. Y'all might be Blackfoot. Y'all might be Chinook. Y'all might be Kenny. Y'all could be anything, but all we know is Cherokee Indian, so that's what I am. Come on. I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm sick and tired of black people inviting everybody to the fucking party, bro. No.
All right, look, I had something I wanted to say, but I had to step away for a second, but I missed it. It sounded like I moved past the point, so I'm not gonna bring it back up.
No, I did not. No,
okay, good. No, all right, so let me jump back in with my little 2 cents. This is just my preference. I don't know who originated the world or how we came about, but the way I look at race and all of that, I feel like, not to be racist, but it's gonna sound a little racist, I feel like they're literally. It's literally white and black. You feel me? I don't know what white people are, where they came from, but they not black. They not touch of black. They don't got no black in them. Any other race that has some type of melanin in them, I feel like is a descendant or some sort of mixture of a breakdown from black. It's like a seasoning. Like if it don't got no seasoning, it's white. That's how I feel, bro. So that's why when people say like when I have the argument between like Hispanics being black or Asians or whatever the case is, I know like down the line in history and racism, people like to associate as far as way from black because, you know, black people get the root of racism. Like, when it comes down to black people, we are the bottom tier of niggas treat us like shit because we're black. So everybody else who's either lighter or can get away from it, oh, my hair curly, so I'm not black, bitch, whatever. If you feel like you get some white privilege, like, why do we want to be white so bad? Because white people have made that seem cool. Like, you get white privilege. What other race has privilege besides white? That's it. So, like, you know, throughout society, people want to emulate what's white. Like, when you look at black magic and white magic, everything that's deemed white is deemed pure. It's deemed nice. It's deemed good. Like, holiness is white, apparently. Cleanliness is white. So it's like everything that's bad is black. So just throughout generations of people, like, learning history and then getting manipulated or getting brainwashed, we associate darkness with bad, for lack of a better word. So, like, but only black people are the ones who embrace it and know, like, at least some of us know what's true, what's not, or have an idea of, like, something being just pure. Like the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice is the only thing I can think of that's positive about being dark. And it comes from black people. But like Chrissy was saying, like, everything about us, everybody loves. Our culture, our food, our styles, how we dress, how we act, how we talk. Everybody loves everything about black besides being black. And that's what I have a problem with. So yeah, when there's people that like have black people who have kids with white people, and now there's a mixed baby, and now that baby grows up can be more so towards the white side. Now he's gonna have to go through life trying to accept the fact that he's black, but now you're not really invited to the cookout, bro, because you kind of white, bro. And like, that's just an ongoing battle. So and black people are always known for being.
I went to school with somebody like that. Like, this boy, he looked like a light skinned black boy. You would not be able to tell he had anything white on him at all, and he identifies as white. And I was like, friend.
Exactly. And then there also are like niggas who are black as ace of spades and be like, I'm Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? Like we have a lot of trauma and weird shit going on within, you know, our psyches and shit. Like look at the Boondocks. Like, people like Uncle Ruckus really exist. Like oh my god, I just found out that Terry Crews is literally like he's like Uncle Ruckus. Terry Crews loves white people and he hates black people. He doesn't show it. I just found this out and it blew my mind. Like, the character he plays in White Chicks. He knows
how to make white people feel safe. He feels like he wants to be the safe black for white people.
No, like in White Chicks, the character that he plays, the black nigga who loves white people, that's his actual personality, bro.
The character I know, that's what I'm saying. That was him.
Like, that's crazy. Really? I didn't know that.
That's him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's how I feel about the whole racial thing. Like Like, yes, black people are always known for being like nurturing, loving, and accepting, and that's kind of how we got colonized and betrayed because white people naturally fucking turn on each other. I don't know why, but that's their thing. They just like to capture, control, and have power. And black people are just more so just, this is the earth, we respect it, and we just go about living. We always been a peaceful community. We might be built differently, stronger, better, faster, but we've always been a humble kind of people. And that's why it's like generational wise, we always end up getting conquered because we get betrayed because we trust easy or we allow people into our culture and shit. So yeah, obviously during that sort of repetition, there's gonna be people like Chrissy who like wake up and be like, yo, my nigga, we gotta stop allowing niggas in because they keep fucking with us. But as a whole, like we're usually just naturally nurturing and opening. Yeah, like they just, yeah, that's just my little 2 cents on the race community shit. I ain't want to go too deep into it, but yeah, that's how I feel personally.
I'm just gonna say one more thing about like I'm just gonna say like one more thing as far as like the biracial because like I've been on both sides. Like I've had a friend who was biracial and swore to up and down to Jesus that she was white, and I'm like, no, you are high. You are high. No, at best. You are no at best. Okay, don't go.
Nigga said you was a very high yellow baby.
Hey, my name is Green. When it comes to me, right, there are times where I felt like I was forced to choose between my two sides. And it's like, oh, you're either Hispanic or you're either black. Even like applications, it's like if I check African American, it always says in parentheses non-Hispanic or Latino. And I'm like, but what if I'm both? I can't check it, right? I can't check that because now it's not going to make any sense. And it's like, I would have just put like other and then put it in. I usually put other or two or more races because like I ain't got time for that.
Yeah,
because sometimes it like even with sometimes with family, I felt like when the whole George Floyd came about, I felt forced to choose. Like I personally wasn't being forced, but like I had a whole bunch of people in my ear telling me, who are you going to represent? And I'm like, my mom's black. That should tell you enough. I'll barely fuck with y'all. I'm dead.
But my thing is, see, that's why I don't like either too. Like, okay, I don't like this whole race topic. But we gonna be here though.
Wait, before we move on, I just want to say something. So, I'm black, but y'all call me white-skinned all the time. Why? Why I do it like that?
That is Keon. And
you have done it too.
You've done it. What am I being accused of?
Your freaking character on what you call it, Family Feud. I'm not talking about
you. You have called me white-skinned to my face as well. I feel like.
Are you not light-skinned?
Not. How you feel like? You're supposed to know. What the hell?
You are definitely light-skinned. What's your point? I don't get the question, bro.
I said white-skinned, not light-skinned. I know I am light-skinned. Here's my issue with the race thing. Right? I am black. You know that I am black. But people on the street automatically think I'm some type of Hispanic.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever called you white-skinned in my life. That's Chrissy, bro. No, I have not. I call you light-skinned and privileged all the time, hands down. I don't even use the term white-skinned. Yeah, like I think Chrissy called you. She said your character looked white-skinned one time, bro. Like your brain be going left field, bro.
You have called me white-skinned.
I don't trust your brain judgment. I know you lying right now. Anybody else got proof of this? Because I don't.
Because here's my thing. But that's the thing too. Because even my family be like, you're white, you're this, you don't know what you are, and
what?
And they're right, because I don't know. I know that I am. I'm black. Like, my father's black, my father's black, to my knowledge. But I don't know anything about anybody. I literally just found out that Cheryl's father was a white man. And I do.
If you can look at Quay on the outside looking in, let's not act like you don't look Hispanic, bro. You got a Hispanic look to you, bro. That's just being like blind to your actual like like your background.
But I'm not gonna lie to you. She does look like she has white ancestry, though.
I wouldn't say that. I don't know about that.
No, because I have a lot of biracial, like half white people in my family, so. And she looks pretty much a lot like what my family members do. Look
biracial like, girl.
This is my personal issue with the race because I don't know what I am. I don't know what I am.
Yes you do. Yes you do. You know what you are. You're a black queen, and you better love that shit, baby. Not me stuff.
No, I am, but I don't know what. Like I don't know what. Like. You're Dominican. Chrissy's Asian. You're Asian, even though you don't.
I'm not Asian. Don't say that on this air. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm not Asian at all. Brooklynite.
Anyway.
Brooklynite.
You guys know what you are. I don't have that luxury.
First of all, who really cares? Let's be honest, bro. Like what the?
Really.
I feel like
people still want to know where they come from.
I was gonna say, I guess it kind of feels like that because you don't know, so you want to know. Like if you knew, it probably wouldn't matter as much. I mean, you better go to Ancestry.com, bro.
I'm not giving the government my DNA. Are you mad?
They already got your DNA. You have a social security card, a blood type. You went to the hospital. They know you, bro. Get over it.
You don't know that.
You're a product of the. You're a product of the system. You're a product of the system, bro. It's okay.
What if I'm an alien? What if I'm an alien?
You definitely are, and you will find that out on Ancestry.com.
It's fine.
Honestly, tired of you.
And a shout out to our sponsor, Ancestry. Go find out your bloodline. Nah, I'm sorry.
Try that, bro. Ancestry will be like, we don't sponsor you. Get the fuck you talking.
Ancestry gonna be like, we don't support this. We don't support this.
You don't support this nonsense.
They're like, this channel isn't wholesome enough for us, okay?
I'm dead.
Chrissy, next topic. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in because I'm a mutt, I think. And I'm
like following. Hold on.
Biracial girl.
Why do you think well-off black people don't know what it means to be black?
You said well-off black people? How do you define well-off?
People that grew up in privilege, like, that live in the suburbs and shit like that.
Do they, you said, what was the question one more time? How do they not be considered?
Why do you think privileged black people do not know what it means to be black?
I
think they grew up privileged. Because being black does not mean struggle. And that's
it doesn't.
Saying.
Yeah, that's the first notch that we could attack.
That's what kind of threw me off a bit, because it's like,
like, you want me to be in the ghetto all my life?
Like, I can't, what nice that?
No. What I think it is like, hold on. Let's get some organization in this ghetto podcast. Let's get one person speaking at a time.
Oh my god.
I feel like it's just a lot of talking on top of talking. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get a little structure here. That's it. So let's get one person at a time, and then we're gonna keep it going. Because we all got good answers. I know we do. Let's just hear them. We gotta hear them. And every time I do this, everybody gets quiet. Y'all get me tight, bro.
We don't know who's gonna go first.
Stress me out. All right, go ahead, Chrissy. You can start it off. What you were saying? Boom.
No, I was saying that it's ignorant. Like, black doesn't mean struggle. It's kind of using like racist rhetoric to and they sound a little bit like that's like white supremacist speech.
That's a big word for Elmo.
Let's not talk about Elmo and his creepness right now. Leave Elmo out of this, bro.
Not all black people, not all black people have to get it out the mud in order to be successful. Like, that's some bullshit.
I didn't have to pull up my bootstraps and like, no, like.
Yeah,
I worked hard for my life.
That's a bullshit thing. Also, I can work all I want. Like, it's all about who I know, not what I fucking do. I can work hard my whole fucking life and get nowhere.
It's literally about who you know, not nothing. It's literally about the people you know. I would not be in the position that I am right now if I did not know people. Like, oh,
It's a bullshit thing, and I swear to God, it's only racist white people that say that have millions of dollars talking about themselves. Pull yourself up out of the bootstrap. You did not work hard.
You
can't do that.
Oh, but also going back to that.
Like, you got a small loan of $1 million. Shut up.
Not a small loan, first of all. That's small.
$1 million.
That's small. But going back to the privileged black people thing, growing up as a semi-privileged black person, I still struggled. I'm struggling.
Hold on, time out. I'm gonna dig in your butt real quick on this podcast. You said semi-privileged, bitch.
Yes, I did.
She ain't never had a PB&J sandwich in her life.
Because I don't like peanut butter or jelly. Like,
privilege. Privilege.
That's a preference.
Privilege.
That is a preference.
Privilege.
He was 20 years old for the first time. Fuck out of here, bro.
You're a liar. Because I ate cereal as a child. I just don't like milk. I eat dry cereal.
Nah, I just ate them. I appreciate that, bro. Damn, that's a good ass option too.
Alright, take it seriously.
Ooh, that's a see, but you can't really reheat.
Yeah, you can't reheat that.
Alright, bro. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Like, how dare you?
Like, see, I would say that I am semi-privileged. You know, my mom puts me on trips and stuff, but we still struggle.
Like, heavy on struggle. Like, we, as kids, we just don't see the struggle because we don't know what's going on. But, nigga, I struggle a lot.
How you struggle and you say you ain't see the struggle? That means you ain't struggle, bro.
My mom literally said that we were, like, almost below the poverty line. And when I tell you that as a kid, I never felt that. You know, I thought we were middle class. So she did a great job making sure I never felt that we were close to the poverty line.
You know what's so funny about this whole topic too?
I felt that shit.
And goddamn, goddamn.
We were definitely middle class. My husband is definitely middle class.
I was gonna say,
I feel like all my life.
Shout outs to Mom Dukes, bro, because I think my mom, I've never been one for flashy things or expensive things or like, I don't know what to call shit like that, but my mom and my other siblings, they kind of move like royalty, you know what I'm saying? Like they have the flashiness, and my mom has always been somebody, and my grandmother on my mother's side has always been people who like to divil in the fashion life. So I've never felt like I was privileged or underprivileged. I just felt like I was a kid. I was so oblivious to like money and class and status until I reached like fucking, I want to say high school, bro. Like I didn't care for shit like that. I literally had a kid's life. I didn't care about bills. I didn't know about responsibilities. I didn't have to know about, I just been a kid. So to look back at it now, it's like, I could understand it. Because, you know, I understand, I see other people's experiences, but I've never, as a kid growing up, like, you know, some kids, like, mom tell them, like, you know, what, like, this is why I heavily believe on allowing a child to be a child. And because some people, when they're a single parent in a household, they like to, like, burden their kids with their problems. Like, oh, I can't make the rent. We got to suffer. You got to eat ramen noodles because your daddy left us. Like, you shouldn't, like, put that trauma onto the kids. Like, if my mom went through that, I wouldn't even know it unless I sit down and be like, yo, mom, how was my upbringing? Let me tell you how your daddy a piece of shit. Like, you see, that's now I'm a grown man and we can have that conversation.
That's
like,
the luxury of being an adult, just being privy to the knowledge you weren't as a kid.
Yeah, like, a lot of kids grow up and don't have that, you know? That's sad.
It didn't hit me that I was, like, you know, in a good household and came up good until, like, middle school. But it didn't really hit me until, like, high school. Because in middle school is when I first went, like, that was my first time in a public school. So I was wearing my clothes to school. And my mother has this thing with outfits. She still, to this day, loves an outfit. Like, she didn't just put pieces together. She had to buy an outfit. So I would wear outfits to school. And people just like, oh, like, you know, like, oh, you got money and da-da-da-da. No, I just can dress. Maybe, like, I didn't buy this. My mother bought this, and I'm putting it on. Like, this is what I'm wearing today. Like, what do you mean? And then, like, when I was down south, too, because I grew up in the city, naturally, when a New Yorker goes to the country, you can tell that they're a New Yorker.
A New Yorker goes anywhere, you can tell they're a New Yorker, bro.
You can tell they're a New Yorker. I went to charter school. I went to charter school. I had to wear uniform school. So, like, I had friends. So, on the weekend or whatever, if we were just hanging out and they see my house, they see I have a front yard, a backyard, it's like a 5-bedroom home. I have a den, a pool table. They think, oh, you're rich. No. We are not that.
Bitch, yes, you are. What are you talking about? That's exactly what that is, bro.
No.
You rich.
That's called saving. That's called preparing. That's called making sure that I had a good childhood. That's not being rich.
Quay, you're speaking like a privileged woman. That's all I'm saying right now. And the audience is not on your side right now.
I'm really not though, because I've had my friends tell me that before.
Quay, you're the same person who don't understand what pretty privilege is. You see what I'm saying? You're privileged, bro. You're just understand it. You're privileged.
I don't believe that I contribute to pretty privilege, and I will die on this hill.
I'm glad you will. You know who else will do that shit? Pamela Anderson. You know, other celebrities who don't understand. Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? The people who don't get it are the people who usually get it. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. She don't get pretty privilege from me because I don't like it.
She don't get it from you. From you. There is a billion motherfuckers on this planet. What you mean?
Honestly, her face is store-bought. Like, you can't tell me nothing about her. You can't tell me anything about Kim Kardashian. Her body is store-bought. Send it back. Return to sender and then come talk to me.
And then she also has $1 million fortune. She's a lawyer. All of her families have their businesses of their own that are like in the $1 million rackets simply because they look good. Simply because they look good. Because what talent do they have other than being pretty and causing drama?
Sucking dick, but that's another story. Anyway, next topic.
Who said every last one of them could do that though?
How you just dismiss niggas? You so rude.
You see how the privilege just kick in, right? You see the privilege. The privilege just slid in and it just slipped out so easy.
What do you mean?
First of all, a good can of tuna goes a long way. Let's not act like tuna don't slap. Cause you're privileged.
It's the smell and the texture. The smell and the texture of tuna.
You don't know how to prepare tuna, first of all. Like,
I don't want to.
Let me break down what I mean when I say you're privileged on certain standards, Quay. Like, when you don't have anything else, you naturally have to adjust to having that. Like, some people don't even like jelly. You just eat that shit because that's all you got, bro. That's what I mean. You could say, oh, I'm not liking that. It's icky. Bitch, if that's all we got, you better eat that or you gonna starve, bro. That's what I mean when I say you privileged, bro. You had the option to say, oh, I don't like peanut butter. Bitch, you ain't gonna eat nothing but peanut butter for 4 months. You better learn to like this shit. Then you just naturally just adapt to that shit, bro. This is why you're privileged, bro. You had options. You had options, bro.
I never denied that I had a privileged life. Because even my mother says that. If I go to the kitchen right now and say, sure, was I privileged growing up? She's going to be like, hell yeah.
Just do it for the sake of the podcast. I want to hear her say yes so I can laugh. Just ask her.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, bro, not to like sit here and talk shit about chuckles all the fucking time. That's the past. Thank God we're over it. But
mother. Oh, that's all good. Now both of y'all can answer this question.
Damn, are you not recording? Mute yourself.
No, I'm asking the question. Keon, you need to ask you, was I privileged growing up?
That laugh was confirmation enough. That laugh was confirmation.
That laugh was a full confirmation. I'm not going to lie.
So, answer the question, girl. You heard her? She said, depends on your definition, sir.
I'm going to take that as a yes. She ain't say no.
Not exactly.
Thank you, Mama.
Wow. Okay, hey guys, you know what? Okay.
She said yes. You was over here in the south tree and shit. Go on a dating world.
I think Quay told us a story of her actually having her own pony at one time, bro.
That ass. And that's how she found out she had an allergy to ponies. Fuck out of here, bro. Get out my face. You ain't black. You don't know the struggle.
You ain't getting out the mud, bro. Oh,
You
damn.
didn't pull yourself up by the bootstrap.
Not pick yourself up by the bootstrap. That's tough.
I don't even shit.
But see, okay, that's. I'm glad you said that, sis, because that's the point that I forgot that I was gonna bring up. I would say True is somebody who lived like semi-privileged life. You feel me? Because True was aware of her privilegedness and still had the option, but that's because mommy bust that ass. And like True mentioned earlier, like she just didn't really, feel it. Like she just lived that life.
I don't know.
Quay, on the other hand, was fully diverse in what she wanted and what she did not want at a young age.
Sis had a home in Brooklyn and fucking the South.
Word, you used to travel back and forth to different homes, bro. You are like, oh my, get out my face, privilege.
I moved there.
You had a pony.
Facts.
I did not have a pony. I had it like a couple of hours.
Nigga said I had him for a couple
Like,
hours.
like
I hadn't sat in on a horse until I was a grown man.
Look. Wait, stop living in your delusion.
I never denied that I was. I'm just saying.
I'm glad this is recorded because she definitely did on this one phone call, bro. You fucking liar.
I will say, for a short period of life, I did live in Florida. Can't afford it because we probably lived in the same area and we just don't know it.
But Quay, you having a pony kind of debunks everything, my nigga. Get on my face. You're privileged, bro.
Oh wow!
I had it for a couple of hours.
The fact that you can have a pony for renting is privilege, bro.
First of all,
Actually, I'm gonna shut this down right now because when we did live in Florida, it was a beachfront property. So,
she was on the beach, guys. I wasn't gonna come in her butt. I wasn't gonna do her butt.
Did you just say come in her butt on this podcast, bro? Wow. Wow.
Come for her.
You're freaky.
My brain is lagged.
She said, whoa. Nah, your brain ain't lag. You know what you was thinking.
It definitely did, bro. Shut up.
you over there being naughty, nigga.
Over there being naughty, bro. What?
And now I'm gonna live with this forever.
Freaky. Oh yeah, this is never getting down, bro. You're never living this one down.
Okay, the next one, right? It says, why do black people say, I have Native American in my family in order to feel interesting or more valued than other black people around them?
I mean, that's back to the racism, bro.
Racism. We talked on this.
A lot of our stereotypical things that we think is because of racism for lack for a better term, like the broader subject.
Like you want to disassociate from what you were taught and what you believe is bad. So in order to disassociate from being black, you're gonna say, I have Native American in my family.
Yeah, because we're taught through racism that if you're lighter, if you have something other than black, then you're better than just black. Because black is supposed to be symbolized as bad. So if you can find a way to separate yourself from just being black, a lot of people go that route. Like, my great ancestor was Irish. Nigga, the fuck that got to do with your blackity black ass?
That's one too many groups.
But some people do that. They will look on that ancestry thing, see one thing, and then run with it. Like, I'm 2%, fucking Vietnamese. I don't know.
I'm 2% Irish. Now. So that's the fan fetish. Still see me. Okay, yeah, your ghost is still here. Okay, I got rid of it. Good. Jeff's trying to snoop in or shit. Fuck out of here.
Where Jeff trying to ruin the podcast, bro. I ain't gonna lie, just to give y'all a head count of how long we've been going for, it's been an hour and 30 minutes.
Ooh, podcast.
Yeah.
Good job.
I mean, it might
a
get
regular podcast.
it might get cropped it a little bit, but
Right there.
I was about to say you should chop it up.
yeah, that's about regular podcast time.
Make it different like parts to it, and just like hold one like every other day or something.
Yeah.
So the channel's still active.
Until we eventually do another one.
Because you know, Keon here always get on niggas.
Here only, guys.
My plan was to do one in person. That was the plan, and y'all motherfuckers be.
I mean, yeah, we could still do that too, but like.
Nah, I didn't say we couldn't.
Our phone conversations.
This is
are
just
awesome,
very
bro.
convenient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, but I think we can wrap it up
We work
now.
in person.
Well, we can wrap this one up. I'm gonna just cut it off right.
No man.
I mean, if y'all wanted to say, y'all wanted to do an outro. That's what you trying to say?
Yeah.
I'll be like, bye, nigga.
Wow, don't do that.
You gotta hit him with the all right, bye, and just hang him.
Just hang up the phone.
Nah, I got you with the outro, bro. I got you with the outro.
Go ahead. This is all on you, baby. No pressure.
Alright, Alright, guys. Well, thanks for coming to the shit show, to the chaos. Hope you come back and enjoy that content. Till then, be safe. Peace out.
Fire.
Bye.
Fire. I like it. Picasso.
Picasso. This is chaos. We are chaotic.
But
not
entertaining.
We are entertaining as all hell, but we are still
We don't
chaotic.
even have an intro. I guess Keon can have